Talk about why you felt the need to pretty much eliminate travel allowances in the executive branch.
Well, we felt like it was the right thing to do. I think it provides transparency and some trust back in government, which is some things we talked about. But the reality is that travel allowances in the past, in my opinion, are basically just a backdoor to a pay increase. If we're going to give somebody a pay raise, let's give them a pay raise. And the public realizes what's going on. In Nashville, when I was in the legislature, they voted on one before I was there to give a what they called an office allowance, which would in effect was just a pay raise. It comes from the taxpayers' money, and we also thought it would be a good way to save money. We'd hoped to save about $50,000 a year, but it looks like we probably saved a little more than that, or a lot more than that. So anytime we can save some money, I think is a good thing. It's only savings if you put it in savings or pay down your debt. Too many times is what's happened in Nashville. We would come up with legislation that would save money or generate income, and somebody would immediately figure out a way to spend it. You know, that doesn't reduce our deficit. Right now we have about a $600 million deficit, or actually not a deficit, excuse me. We have a $600 million debt, and I'd like to pay that down.
Okay. Proponents of the travel allowance system say they actually save money doing it their way. How do you respond to that?
Well, I think the number's pretty clear that the way we're doing it now, just reimbursing for miles. Some of the travel allowances I've seen are in my opinion, are pretty high, quite exuberant actually. And I think that if you put a pencil to it, you'll see that the savings are there the way we're doing it now. And if it needs to be changed, we can change it in the future. But I think that's it was a good first step in making a move towards saving money. Obviously, if it doesn't work, we'll readjust. But I think it's working now. I think it's a good way. I think anytime you change anything in government, folks start to freak out, and it's not the way we've always done it. Well, you're right, it's not the way we've always done it, and I think the public is tired of the way that we've always done it. And I think the public sees that we're saving money, and we're making a good faith effort at doing that. And from the response I've seen from the public, it's been very positive.